everyone. Let me present myself. I am also Cohort 13. I already know you guys. I'm excited to see what you guys built. Please go
Hello,
ahead.
Notes.
Hello.
Hello, Notes. Hello, everybody that joined. I hope you guys are doing very well. So, I will be here. I'm here to present my portfolio, our portfolio presentation. The title of our portfolio presentation is called Native, and Native is a food delivery web application, as you see here. Yes, and here are the highlights of what we'll be talking about today. I hope you enjoy our presentation. So yes, I am Khairat Adesina, and I handle the front end aspect of this project called Native, and I'm here with my partner Omar Jammeh, who handle the back end, and you'll be hearing from him very soon. Yes, why Native? What is Native? Native is a food delivery web application that serves indigenous cuisines in Nigeria. Native provides convenience, saving you time and effort of having to queue for a long time to get your favorite menu, your favorite dishes, local dishes. Native is different from all existing food delivery applications. Why is it different? Number one, Native is a web application, so it allows you to place order for food while on your device. You don't have to have it downloaded. You don't have to have it. You don't have to start thinking of, okay, I don't have storage on my phone. I don't have this. You can have it on the go. You can just go to your website and have access to Native. Native provides only indigenous cuisines, so making it different from the existing delivery service that we have. So what does Native contains? How do we navigate through Native? Native has three three major sections, which we can divide into the user section, the restaurant section, and the rider section. I'll be explaining from below the rider section. So the rider section is where individuals can come in and partner with us, or they are partner with us to to deliver food items to restaurants to our users. So they can come fill in the form. I will show you how the interface looks in a moment. We also have the restaurant sections. The restaurant section is where restaurant owners can come in and have access to dashboard like interface where they can populate the database with their menu items, the available menu items. When the item is no more available, they can delete it, they can make updates to it if they made a mistake, they can do a lot of things on the dashboard, which we will see in a moment also. And the user section, this is where users come in to place orders to their favorite restaurants and have access to delicious menu items. Yeah, so the technology that was used, the architecture for the front end, we used React. React is a JavaScript framework. We also used Tailwind, and Tailwind is a styling. Tailwind is a CSS style, is a CSS framework, and Vercel, this is where the front end is being deployed on. We also have the backend service. The backend is running on Flask. Flask is a Python framework. We have SQLite. SQLite is what we're using to run the database, and the backend is running on Python anywhere. When as at deployment is running on Python anywhere, the backend and also the database. Some platforms that we use are SQL to map out our database schema. We have Figma. Figma is used for the design template. We use Postman to test our routes. GitHub is the version control that was used, and we also have our Trello board. Trello board was used for the project management system. So I'll be handing over to my partner Omar Jammeh to talk about the technology and architecture.
Thank you, Kat. Yeah, so we have a very simple architecture, which is the client server model. So in the client side, like she said, we have the JavaScript and the framework that we are using on the client side. And then for the back end, we have initially this was our plan to have a load balancer, and then our web services, our RESTful API with our database. So due to resources constraint, we couldn't implement the load balancer for now. We will leave that for now. And then the back end for the production side, we wanted to use the MySQL database, but We were having issues, challenges with that, so we maintained our production database, which is the SQLite for now. Can
Thank
you
you
move
very
on,
much,
please?
Omar.
Yeah, so the database schema, this is the database schema. We have our users can create orders, and the orders will be on a restaurant menu item, and then um, which will contain restaurant IDs and order list IDs for a drivers. It will also be related to a driver as well. And for the user also, the user should have delivery details. If it is not created during the time the user is signing up, it can be created later when the user is making an order.
Thank you very much, Omar, for taking us over the database schema. So for the algorithm and code, I'll be the front end. This is a little code snippet on how the front end architecture looks like. So if you look at it, this is the function called the user home function. This is just a little snippet of how the user's home page looks at the moment. So this contains this this contains how the how we connect the front end and back end together using Axios. Yes, so if you look at it, we have something called a local storage on it. So a local storage is just a little storage that we get from the browser where you can store some items that allows for the user session during that period of time, something like the user's ID or the restaurant's ID, the rider's ID, as the case may be. The so it's stored in the user's browser for us to have access to it along the line. Yeah, so here we see a get request where the user can where we get request where we get an individual user from the back end. Yeah, and we see a try catch. So if it's successful, the try is run. Then if it's not, the catch request catches and console logs an error that is getting an error, and we get an Axios error. Yes, and my partner would speak on the backend snippet.
Yes, for the back end, we are using Flask, like she said earlier, so we keep it as simple as possible for now. We create our Flask app, then take care of the cross origin resource sharing, and then we configure our app, then create our database from SQL Alchemy, and then initialize our app, then create our database from our database models.
Thank you very much, Mar, for taking us through the backend snippets. So I'll be talking about the development process now. We started with brainstorming session. Then we had project ideas, having particular one, which is interface, and the output of that was problem solving, and it has to be dynamic, it has to be allow for
But can you
users
repeat?
interaction and a lot of lists like that.
Can you repeat? I think we lost you for a second.
Oh, okay. Please, can you confirm that you can hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear.
Okay. So I'm talking about the development process. We started with the brainstorming section. The brainstorming section started with when we had to we had a lot of project ideas coming in, and we had to filter out our project ideas to pick a particular one. And how was our filtering done? It was done because we had to pick a particular project that will solve a problem. One, it has to be user friendly, it has to be interactive, it has to be dynamic. So we that's how we came up with native the food delivery app. Started with the planning. Okay, the planning consists of, okay, what do we want, how do we want the interface to be, what do we think, what stack do we want to use. So all the what came into the planning stage, and we got answers to all our what, so to know how we're going to move forward. So the designing stage started, which I handled. Designing stage was done using Figma to do a design template on how we want all the pages existing should to look, and we followed all the design that was implemented. And we go to the database schema. The design templates that we created earlier was also used in the database schema because it allowed us to understand, okay, at this point when we click, we want to have a table, so we use that as a guide to create our database schema that you saw earlier. When we started coding, I started handling the front end, my partner started handling the back end, and we started coding. In the process of coding, we had to test. Yeah, so after testing, as we code, we integrating the front end and back end using Axios, a React library, yes, which I spoke about earlier in my code snippets. Yeah. So we test again after integration to be sure that okay, this endpoint is it hitting the endpoint? Is it working? Yeah, and we deploy it. After deployment, we still have to test. Testing is a very crucial stage in project project development or website development, because you have to test to be sure you're not pushing out something that is wrong or an endpoint that is wrong to production. So for the technical challenges, Omar, please can you take over? Omar, okay. For the technical challenges, I'll be
Yeah, sorry, I was muted. I didn't realize I was still muted. Yes, so the challenges we had was handling the guest users, because what one of the most important features I believe for our application it was the guest users. We want use people to have access to our application without giving certain informations they don't want to give away. So we want guest users to have access to it. But we had an issue, we had challenges with this. So we are not currently implementing the guest users using the application. We want to work on that. I think we have a solution for it, but due to time constraints, we want to leave it until after the presentation. Yes. So the other thing was add to cart functionality, which because we are picking data from various pages and then putting it together and sending it to the back end. So this was one challenge which we finally took care of. The other one was, like I said before, our back end was supposed to, for production, was supposed to be deployed in our database was supposed to be MySQL, but we are currently using SQLite because we have been getting errors. Once we post to our production, we have been getting errors, which the data is being stored in the database, and but we are not getting it back. So we need to do more research about this. We believe there is a we suspect where the problem lies. That is the session time out. So we want to take care of this after the presentation. So the other challenge that we face, which is the non-technical one, is the power supply problem and the internet problem. Because we live in two different countries and we always have to communicate through the internet and also through our computers. So when there is no lights, we cannot even walk. Let's talk less of communicate. So this is a problem. So when she needs me, sometimes she needs the back and something. She has an issue with the API requests that she is doing, and she might need help from me. She's not able to communicate with me because of the probably internet problem, or they don't have power. She couldn't fire up her system. So vice versa for me as well. So these were the challenges that we have during our development.
Thank you very much, Omar. So I'll be speaking on the lessons that we learned during the course of this project, the importance of teamwork. Teamwork is very important. I learned a lot from Omar. Even what I thought, you think you know something, but at the point of making practice, at the point of practicing, at the point of building, you think, oh, okay, I think I need to understand what this does properly. So in teamwork would bring you together. If I'm having issues, when I call Omar, okay, let's calm down, let's break this in, let's break this, let's use this, let's utilize this, and we'll always find a solution. Found we worked as a team from the beginning of the project, from picking the project idea down to this point where we are. Yes, and what I cannot overemphasize is the importance of project-based learning. Project-based learning is very important because you will learn properly during the course of the project, even if it's something very small. But when you start small, you just know how you cannot it cannot expand to become something very big. So importance of project-based learning is something I cannot overemphasize. Thank you so much for listening to our presentation, and I'll be diving into the live demo now. So for our live demo, here is Native's landing page. This is the front screen when you go into Native. If you want to carry along with me as I'm presenting, you can visit native.vessel.app to have access to the website. It is very dynamic. You can view it across any mobile any mobile or desktop device. It's very dynamic, so you can have access to it there. So without being said, we can sign up, but I won't go through the stress of signing up right now because I want to take you across every single page this website has to offer. Yeah, so we get to the welcome page. Welcome to Native. We have the forget password feature where you can can enter your valid email address that can have the ability to reset password. Here we have that, but for now I will just take it very fast so we can have access to visit every single page. So I'll enter my email. I am signed in, so I have access to do this, and I log in. Mm. Okay, yeah, and you receive the prompt that you're successfully logged in, and voila, you're welcome to Native's the user's home page, where you have access to the welcome page that greets you warmly with your first name. Yeah, you have ability to insert your profile picture, but unfortunately, because the constraints we have now, you have to enter a URL for now. You can decide to update it at any time across. Yeah, so we have access to the popular restaurants where you can place your order. So I love grills. So let's start with grills. Let's Grills Heaven. You have access to all the menu items in Grills Heaven, where I can place multiple orders. Let me place 10 orders. I like food, so let's start with 10. I'm going to consume it all. Yeah, I'll place order for all the single item, all the items on Grills Heaven. This is my orders list. I can see all. Oh, have ordered 20K. No problem. Let's continue. Um, yeah, so it's trying to fetch your data. Yeah, so this is the order summary where I have access to. Oh, this is all my choice from Grills Heaven. This is everything I've decided to order. Oh, I've been charged 22,000. This is my total price. Okay, no problem. This is my delivery details where I can click here. So this my delivery details is here because I am signed up, and at the point of signing up, before you get to this page, you get to a page before. The page will tell you to enter your delivery details, but because of I've entered my delivery details previously. This is the delivery detail here. I can decide to update it by clicking here to update my delivery details. Then my payment option at this version 1 point, the only payment that we accept for now is the payment on delivery, either cash transfer or with POS. So our rider, so the rider's name is Fatma. The phone number, unfortunately, at this point where we populated the database, it was showing undefined. But any rider's detail that is being populated right now is the contact is showing. But unfortunately, for now, this happened. Yeah, my delivery period is 30 to 40 minutes. Okay, no problem. And I have access to the footer where I can. Sorry, so sorry. Let me just quickly click something and navigate back. Yeah. So I can decide to go to the summary and confirm my order. Oh, so my order has been confirmed. I've gotten the congratulations, and it gets after 10 seconds, you get navigated back to the home page. So I have placed my order. So what happens? The order is right. It's coming to you in 30 minutes. Then I would log out and quickly show you the rider section before. So you want to become a rider. What do we do? What do we do? Okay, so you can sign up to become a rider with us by filling out these details. Go to our beautiful homepage. By the time we fill out these details, I don't know if time will permit us to do that. And quickly fill up something very quick, very quick. So please permit me to just fill up something to have show you what happens. Just put this. I'm just trying to fill up something very random so we can see what happens. So here you pick your means of transportation. So I want to go with the car. Yeah. So you receive your success page and you'll be prompted that you check your mail. So the rider checks their mail to get access to how they start their delivery session and everything they need to know to get started. Yes. So I'll be handing over to my partner Omar to take us on how to navigate the restaurant section.
Yeah, thank you, Kara. Let me see on my screen.
Yeah. While you're sharing your screen, you can please let us know when you are done. So this is the landing page again, where we see the different
Yeah,
categories that we offer, the top cities. Okay,
I'm here.
okay, please you can go on. All right, thank you.
Yeah, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so like she talked about the features of the users and the riders. So I'm going to talk about the restaurant. So she has currently made an order. We can add restaurants, um, but I'm going to try to log in to one of the restaurants that she made an order to, just to see how the dashboard looks like. This is telling me to do this. I don't even know if I. Okay, that works. Yeah. So this is the dashboard for the restaurant. This is the restaurant that she made an order to. You can see this is her name. The user it's herself, and this is the quantity, the order item, the menu item that she ordered for, and the quantity she did order for, the price. So for the restaurant, this is the dashboard. So this is the dashboard. So the restaurant owner can add products here, and also can see the restaurant owner's product, can edit the orders here, the restaurant items here, the menu items here. This is a menu item palm wine. So you can decide to delete this menu item or edit it, maybe change the price to 2000, and then it will be updated in the database. And also, if the user tries to get this particular information, and you will be able to see the updated price, right? So you can also decide to delete this menu item, right? So you can see the menu item is no more here. So the restaurant owner can also add menu items, right? Right. So you can add it here. So when you go to the product, you can see the jollof rice has been added to the restaurant menu items, right? So the restaurant can also update the restaurant information here to get their restaurant information updated, right? Um, so the other feature that I might want to talk about here is the forget password for the restaurant. So that for that I need a valid email address, which I don't have for the restaurant, but I have for the user. Let me use the user. It's sent. The email has been sent. So the email is here, but I'm going to try to log in here using this email. Current password that I have. Yeah, so this I currently have a password for it, which is working fine, but I want to change it. So I'm going to change the password to a longer one. Yeah. So I'm going to so now I change it, and then I use this. Yeah, so you can see the password has been successfully changed. and I need to update it here. Yeah, so those are the features we have for the application right now. We have more. You can delete your account if the user wishes to delete the account. Like you can change your profile picture, you can update your delivery details. Right, so the user is deleted. If the user tries to log in using this, so you will get bad email or password because the user doesn't exist. Yeah, so those are the features we have currently for our app. And if you have any questions, I think this is the right
Oh,
time.
nice work, guys. Nice work. Nice work. Good job. Good job. This was a really nice app. Like, I did like the idea and everything. Also the execution. And it was like rich with many features and really details. And you guys think about many things, which was nice. I would love if someone have question for you guys. I see there is Tracy, Muhammad Lamin. If you have question, please go ahead.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Good
Welcome.
This
afternoon.
is such an amazing, it's a good project you have executed it well. I just have one question. Why did you guys choose to deploy on Basel? Any particular reason?
Okay, for the front end, while it's deployed on Vessel, is for now we're not Vessel offers a non-paid plan, so we are running the app on the non-paid plan. But maybe moving forward, we would deploy to servers or get a domain name. So there is no particular reason why we
Oh,
are
okay.
no special reason why it's being deployed on Vessel for now.
Any other
Okay,
question?
thank you. Good project, and I really love the UI.
Thank you so
Looks
much.
really nice.
I do have a question. Is like so the Versal. Did you like host the back end and front end?
No, the back end and front end are being hosted separately. So the back end is being hosted on Python Anywhere. Back end is hosted on Python Anywhere. The front end is being hosted on Vessel.
Mm. For example, I don't have any idea about Python anywhere. Can you like tell me how it work and how you guys host the Flask application there or the backend?
Yeah, I can show you. I can show you. Let me see. So are you seeing my screen?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yes. Yeah. So this is my dashboard for the application. You can see the back end. This is the URL for the back end. Right. So once you create your web application on Python Anywhere, you can create a web application here. There's a tutorial for it. It will take you through it,
Yeah.
the process of doing that. And then once you are done with that, you have your source code. You specify your source code, your location of your root, and then your virtual environment. And then you have three logs. You have the access log, the error log, and the server log, which will be able to detect any errors that you may have through this. And then also you will have your WS GI.
It's
Right?
also take
That's
the
your
database, like the database also here.
yes, yes. So you can
Okay, that's
also
cool.
have your database.
Nice.
Yeah, you can also have your database here.
Wow.
You can see currently we have a MySQL database here.
Wow,
Yes.
that's amazing.
So yeah, and also it provides the console for your MySQL database and your Bash database, your Bash script as well.
And this is like for free?
Yeah, this is for free.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is for
Yeah, that's all. I just was curious because I know you can't host the Flask in Vercel, or at least I'm not sure if you can. I heard
Yeah.
someone that told me you can't do it, so I was like wonder how you guys did it. Other than that, you guys did amazing. You should be feel proud. Like I can imagine how much
Thank you.
nights you spent coding, how much hours, how much problems, and the effort you did put, guys, is so amazing. And for that, you deserve 100. Yes, let's go.
Thank
Yes,
you.
let's go.
Thank
Nice
you.
work,
Thank
guys.
you.
Nice, 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 nice.
Thank you.
That was it. If you have any question for me, please go ahead.
No, I don't.
What about you, Khairat? Your mic muted.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Nils, for having to review us. And I don't have any question. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Also, we really appreciate it. You guys can also try out the web app on your devices. Is the URL is native.vessel.app. You can try it out. Give us your feedback and
Yeah,
yeah.
I actually just ordered two food. I'm waiting for them to come up, and let's see the speed. Let's see the speed of riders. Okay,
No
that was
problem.
it. See you next time, guys. Have a good day. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.